These are evergreen. This one has not bloomed yet, but this one has got one little tiny beautiful flower. She's almost spent, I feel like. And in this one, I think I'm gonna do a boxwood. I'm not entirely sure. What's up, my chic fam? Welcome back to Chez Jaclyn. Today we are in full bloom over here. I mean, kind of full spring. I am going to be planting some Spire gardenias from the Southern Living collection. I have repurposed the ones that were in here that I showed y'all last time. My Yupon hollies, I planted those over there. I did that 2 weekends ago. So the Spanish lavender smell-o-vision needs to exist because this smells incredible. I have the Yupon hollies over here, and then back there is my baby gem boxwood. This one's looking a little sad. So I have bought a whole new soil and fertilizer for these babies. I did a little bit of research, quite a bit of extensive research, but these are going to stay evergreen, and I am so excited for these. Oh my gosh, that smells incredible. And I'm going to be adding in some perlite for additional irrigation and drainage purposes because these things are quite large. So I just need to find a separate container to put this soil because this is a different kind of soil. So I got all of my stuff. So I bought the Coast of Maine. This one was a little bit more expensive than just getting regular pot soil because apparently these gardenias love acid. It doesn't exactly say that it's for potting, so I'm going to try it knowing that it's probably going to be a lot for the planter. I was going to do compost, but now I'm rethinking it. So all of the ingredients are just literally 3: peat moss, compost manure, and aged bark. Oh, hi Booch. We're outside today, aren't we, baby? And then I got the azalea tone fertilizer. So now that I'm thinking about it, I think I'm just going to do the soil and then this, because I was going to do compost, but I don't want it to be too much because it is going to live in the container. How about? And then I was going to add some perlite because I know it likes some drainage. So I was going to add some perlite for that. Oh, here comes the sun. Boots, where are you going? Okay, so I've reached the bottom. You see, I put the bark nuggets, so that's where I am right now. It's kind of, as I'm burying my glove, it's kind of hard to differentiate now the soil from the nuggets. They're kind of really buried in there. And then I'm gonna mix the perlite a little bit, and then I'm going to depot the gardenia, and then I'm gonna put some soil, and then we'll be done. I say that like it's gonna be so fast. It's gonna take me probably like 30 minutes. See this one and this one, obviously this one's got more moisture in it, but do you see the texture difference? That's what specifically you need to get specific soil for specific plants. I know that sounds kind of like a no-brainer, but you'd be surprised. I might only be able to plant one of these now, so that really sucks. I have to open the second bag because she needs her soil, baby. She needs that. Ta-da! Nice snow. I'm just gonna mix her in there. Very lovely, like, just to add a little bit of more something. It has a neutral pH, so this won't mess with the acid-loving soil for my baby. All right, I'm going to depot her. I'm trying to clean out all these little tiny things that are growing on the sides of her. But I watered all 3 of these plants the day before yesterday, so they've got, and the day before that, so they've got good consistent water so they won't go into root shock. So I'm going to save what I can from this soil because, you know, I don't have very much. So I'm just gonna tap her out, tap-a-roo. I'm gonna see how much I can shake out of her before I take her completely out of her home. I don't like cutting the pots either because I like to use them for other plants. Oh look, she came out so easy. Oh shit. Okay. There you go. Oh, that was so easy. She's not severely root bound, but I'm going to give her a nice shake-a-roni. Her root ball is pretty tight, and I'm going to shake the bottom of it to loosen her up. Let me see. Is it really heavy?
Most of them are, but it's fine.
Okay, oh, thank you. I seriously could have not planned this any better. Check it out. That was crazy. I did not anticipate that happening. Let's go back to what we were doing before. Poor baby's been sitting here for like 30 minutes. Okay, so usually I would undo this whole like root ball, but from what I've researched, gardenias don't really like their root systems to be messed with. So I'm gonna leave it mostly in this ball situation. I did loosen it. You can see how it's got some movement to it, and then I kind of took out the bottom. I just kind of went like that to it. Gently. I agitate her on the bottom a little bit to loosen up these roots, and then I kind of just massage her up here so that she gets more loosened and not so tight bound from the pot that she was in. So now I'm going to put some fertilizer down, and then I'm gonna put her in. I want the roots to kind of be at level, almost wanting to be level with this, so I'm not gonna put the soil all the way up there. I want this to have some airflow, so I'm just gonna fill it probably to that much. I don't want to sink her any lower than she needs to be. Isn't this humidity quite lovely? My hair looks absolutely absurd. I'm just gonna take a little extra helping, but it said 2 cups and I have small hands, so I'll just take probably, this is like half of one. I'm just going to sprinkle her and just kind of mix it in there. Nice and good. Let me give her just a pinch more. There we go. There we go. Really mix her in. Now for the fun part. See, those are the roots. I'm trying to cover those up a little bit with a little bit of soil, but it's just a thin layer. And see, any roots I can see. I kind of like loosely put her in there because she is already tight with the root ball that she came with. So now I'm just going to water her. Isn't that nice? Let me calm this down a little bit. Crazy. Nice little drinky drink. Oh, see, I can see all those fruits. I'm gonna have to put all that back. Just gonna finish watering her up, and I'll show you guys when she's dry. I have deadheaded a couple of them. This one looks like it's just about spent, but I cut more off. This one had a lot more blooms too, but see, that's what she's looking like. Almost full bloom, but for the most part, these are her blooms, and she smells absolutely magnificent. Just gonna deadhead some of these, but that's how she is. That is my time, guys. I really hope you enjoyed and found this helpful, and I will check you guys in my next video. Bye!